morning, people of the internet. It's deja vu. It's Sunday, the 4th of December. And not a great start this morning, because when I woke up this morning, as I reached, I pulled my back and shoulder. So I've had a little bit of a slow start, laying with a hot water bottle to try and ease my shoulder off, which has worked. But today we have to go and visit father-in-law at the nursing home. We go every Sunday. In case you didn't know, my husband's dad was living on his own up until he's 87. He was born in 1929, 87. And up until a year and a half ago, he was living on his own and up and down ladders. And then basically he got an infection. He went into hospital and they decided that he had dementia and they wouldn't let him out of the hospital unless we put him in a nursing home. And basically we had something like 4 weeks it was at the time, to find a nursing home, put him in a nursing home. And then in order to pay for the nursing home, we had to sell his house, which meant we had to clear out his house. And they'd lived, my husband's mum and dad had lived in that house for 50 years, just shy of 50 years, even though my husband's mum had died in 2009, so some stuff got cleared out when she died, but we had to clear out the house, which is why our house is really quite messy at the moment, or certainly has got more stuff in it than it probably did have, because we had to move pretty much, well, lots of stuff we took down the tip in the charity shop, and we donated all the furniture to, it was a charity that collected the furniture. I think it was Cancer Research or something like that. So we did donate all the furniture, but all the personal effects got brought here, and there's an awful lot up in the loft, there's some in the garage, and obviously you've seen more and more stuff going all the time. But anyway, we've got to go and visit him like we do every Sunday, and even though he does get fed in there, he does like to have some treats, so we usually we buy some cakes for him. He likes these ones from Marks and Spencer, which is why we had to go to Marks and Spencer yesterday, or one of the reasons. We buy him, a packet of mints and just sort of some little treats, because he's having a really hard time adjusting. Even though he's been in there a year now, he's having a really hard time adjusting. He was such an independent man, Even when he was at home on his own, he was up and down ladders and painting and decorating all the time and gardening. He had a massive, massive garden, 3 times the length of our garden. And he just feels, I don't know, he's had his independence cut off. And to be honest, his dementia is really not that bad at all. I sometimes wonder if he really did have dementia or he was just suffering from dehydration. Anyway, this is a really long story. Unnecessary, I haven't got time for it. I jibber-jabber too much, and the art of brevity is clearly dead, because these videos where I'm editing, they're too long. The editing process is like 2 hours on top of everything else that I'm doing, so it's like I've got to try and be brief and short, and I want to try and get the daily videos down to about 15 minutes rather than 40 minutes. But anyway, so we've got to visit the father-in-law, we've got to walk the dog, poor old dog, his name's Lucky. We walk him every day, but every day just gets what we call the 15-minute walk, which is either up to the church, around the grounds of the church and back again, that's about 15 minutes, or up to the trees, there's like this clump of trees, sort of like down one of the turnings you go up and along and across the road, up to the trees, round the trees and back again. So he gets that walk every day, sometimes twice a day if my husband takes him out in the evening. But at the weekend we take him out for his big walk, which is over to the park or over to the forest or over to the lake. And then it's like we're out for 40 minutes or an hour or something like that. It's the big walk. So we do that every Sunday. So we've got to do the big walk. What else? What else we've got today? We've got to finish moving these tables and just finish generally tidying up this room and just get this room done. My husband's off work tomorrow as well, but tomorrow morning we're both going to the opticians for our opticians appointments, so that'll be the morning out of the way. That'll be the morning done and done, won't it? I just want to get these 2 rooms finished and underlined, so when he goes back to work on Tuesday, that I can just potter without having to move the heavy furniture and everything. So, tables, move, furniture, move, and then, what's the other thing we needed to do that I needed him for? Nothing really, but I might declutter. I might declutter that junk drawer. Because someone said, I want to see that junk drawer declutter. It's going to take more than 10 minutes, but it does need doing. When I opened it yesterday, I don't know the last time I opened it. That's how often we reference it. But when I opened it yesterday, I noticed there was a 3.5 inch floppy disk in there. Seriously, when was the last time that anyone used a 3.5 inch floppy disk? But so yeah, I think I'm going to declutter the junk drawer today. So visit father-in-law. Obviously, I won't take you in there. Walk the dog. I might bring you along for that. Move all the tables in here and do your declutter. And try to make this a shorter vlog so that the editing is not taking me 2 hours at the end of the day, because that is just too long. Right, I shall see you later after we have come back from father-in-law's. Oh, one last thing, I forgot. Do you remember I was trying this video camera out and I was like, oh, I don't like the fisheye, I don't like the fisheye. My husband said, look, I'm going to buy you a camera for Christmas. What do you want? Do you want one of those fancy vlogging cameras where the screen comes up? Or do you want another one of your, because this is like a Sony balanced optical, you know, £500 camera kind of thing. Do you want another one of those, or do you want a fancy vlogging camera? And that just, so I said, look, this camera's fine. Even though it's got a short battery life, this camera's fine for vlogging if I can turn off the fisheye. And the camera that I'm videoing you on now, which is the Sony camera, is fine if it's on the tripod, because it's just, you know, it's only the screen that's broke, and obviously the sound is a bit iffy, but he's bought me a microphone to plug in it for Christmas. So with the microphone plugged in it, the sound should be much better, and without me moving it around, it should be fine. This is okay for the outdoor, so I said I don't want a new camera for Christmas. And I said, but as long as I can turn the fisheye off on this. Well, I decided to get the instruction manual out, and then I looked it up on Amazon, and someone had asked a question on Amazon, and the question was, can you turn off the fisheye effect? And the answer underneath was yes. And there's literally a button which I thought was a zoom button that's got like a plus and a minus, and I thought I was trying to zoom in with it yesterday when I was out, but it's not the zoom button. It's basically, it's got two options on this. It's got ultra wide, which is like the fisheye when you see all the way around, or wide, which is like a better field of view. So it's like, that's fine, I'm happy with this. I might get a new battery for it because the battery doesn't last very long, so I've just got a backup battery. And look, it's got a little stand at the bottom, which was like, yesterday, or when the fridge was delivered the other day, I was trying to stand you up on the fridge, and I had a book behind it and it kept falling off, and then I had a bag of lentils behind it and it kept falling off, and all I had to do was like pull out the little stand. Look. And there's a moral to the story here, and the moral is read the instruction manual when you get things. Anyway, right, so that let's go. Another year over, where does it go to? It's a mystery. We're on our way to your daddy's, like every Sunday. And then when we come back, we're gonna tidy the rest of my room. Do 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 do. And the roads are quite empty, I guess, because it's. I'm gonna sing every vlog from now on. I'm gonna sing instead of talk. I'm gonna go do 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 do. That'd be annoying after 5 minutes, wouldn't it? Nice. Anyway. Right, Luxter, come on. This is it. I'm picking up all these toys now. It's the end. It's the end. These are the ones you're keeping. Elephant, ball, bone, sumo, ball. I don't think he needs to keep this ball. Do you, Bunge? The ball that came out the fox's head. Fox, crocodile. The other fox. You clearly like eating foxes. The chewy thing. The hammer. The polo. Right, what are you keeping out of here? Are you not keeping any of these, Luxter? You've not chosen any of these. Quick, quick, come here. Reindeer. The squishy fox. The monkey. Baby monkey. Baby monkey. The hedgehog. No hedgehog? Luxter? You don't want the hedgehog? No. The duck. The empty duck. Oh. You want the duck? Okay. The bit of rag that came out your blue toy. The green, this horrible piece of rag. You like the duck still though, didn't you? Okay. The squeaky stick. Right, you want this though? Yeah. This thing. Do you want that thing? Right. Right. So I think these are all going. I'm going to put all... Oh? You want fox on a rope? Do you want fox on a rope? Fox on a rope. Fox on a rope. Fox on a rope. You want fox on a rope? No, you can't have it. Yes, you can. It's like Daddy with a butter knife. No, you can't have it. Yes, you can. Go on then. So all these are going, Lux. Are you sure you don't want this? This one was like £15. Really expensive. And you keep the one that we got from TK Maxx for about £2. Anything you want out of there? There's Dennis. It's just, this is all my things though. These are all my things. You want to keep the hedgehog because you like the hedgehog. And that's supposed to be a bed, but you've never slept in it because you've always put your toys in it. Look at all these toys. Right, I'm going to go and get a bag and put all your toys in it, Lux. Found two more in the hallway. And you want this one, don't you? That's your favourite. Go on in. That is his favourite. And you want this one. And you say goodbye. Say goodbye, thank you for your service. If I put them in a carrier bag, that doesn't mean to say you take them out the carrier bag. Actually, I thought of a good idea, Bunge. I'm putting all his old toys in a carrier bag, and he's putting his head in the carrier bag and taking them out. So consequently, what we should do, keep all the old ones in the carrier bag, and every time we come shopping, put an old one in the shopping. I put that in the bag and he put his head and took it out. Even though I asked him which ones he wanted and he chose, I put that one in the bag and he come and took it out. I know! Don't, because it's breaking my heart. It's like taking away spoiled child. Some of these things though, look, I mean at the end of the day that's a piece of rubbish, isn't it? And that. I mean, what was that? Don't say you look sad. It reminds you of me with you with a butter knife. Look at this huge bag. 30 bags in 30 days. That's a whole bag of dog toys. Oh my word. Don't make me feel guilty. Doesn't mean we don't love you any. You can get new ones for Christmas. The thing is, you do like sniffing your toys, didn't you? It makes you feel at home. I can't feel too guilty about it because he's still got plenty of toys. It's just like, I'm projecting my inability to declutter things on my dog. He doesn't give a monkeys. These are the ones that he got out. These are the ones he enjoys playing with. There's got a couple more upstairs. I'm done. I'm hoovering. Always my list from this morning. Visit father-in-law, done. Walk dog, done. Move tables, declutter junk drawer. Okay. Look, it's almost. I'm gonna have to iron them curtains. Well, I'm hoping that the wrinkles might drop out, but they're up for now. I'm gonna iron them if the wrinkles don't drop out. But look, the tables are gone. Table's gone. The stuff that's here is gone. The plugs are all neatened up. All my computer equipment is on there. Obviously that desk still needs tidying up. The chair's tucked under. Look at all the space. Looks good, doesn't it? It's lovely. Lovely and spacious. And the good thing is that we've got like a pull-out bed thing that we can put there if someone comes to stay and they want sort of to be put up. And we can also put a fold-up table like that one that just took out there if someone wants to come around and craft. Or I can move this over to this side of the room and just have it like a whole wall of stuff over that side. Yeah. Oh my word. Well, I've lost my list. It's been a long and twisted afternoon, but all I know is that I never got a chance to do the drawer declutter. It's now 25 to 6. When we was hanging the curtains, right, so let's start from the very beginning. When we went over to my father-in-law's, my father-in-law wasn't in a good way. He'd basically packed up all his room. He wanted to come home. He wanted to come home with us. So we had to stay quite a bit longer than we normally do. And it was quite draining and traumatic and everything. We come home, we took the dog for a walk, which you've seen. And then we had some lunch, which we didn't have lunch until like 2:30. And then we came up here about 3 o'clock, started hanging the curtains, hoovered, this, that and the other. Then my husband accidentally pulled the header tape off, so I had to sit down and sew the header tape back on. And I think that was all finished about 5 o'clock. We still haven't hung the shelves, but we have done all the power and everything. all nice and neat and done, and all labelled, all the things and whatever. The structured cabling needs a bit of management. And we've also done some room in, taken all the Christmas decorations down from the front bedroom. Just loads of bits and pieces. But I am whacked and I've got to go and cook dinner yet. So, and I've got to edit the video. So I'm going to sit here and edit the video while my husband's peeling potatoes. Then go and cook the rest of the dinner. And then I'm just going to fall down knackered on the chair because today was a take it easy day. So guys, I shall see you tomorrow, and I'm definitely doing the drawer declutter tomorrow.